Hello, it's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to share some cards for this week. That's the week from the 3rd of February to the 9th of February. So extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. Your support is essential in helping me bring these sorts of videos out to you and others. So I want to thank you for your support. And if you do want to support my work so you can see more of these types of things, please consider having a look at templeofbalance.com.au. So thank you so much. Welcome. So I don't really know what to say. I'm stuck for words for a moment. So what I'm going to be doing today is using my Speed of Light Oracle cards, and I'll be using these cards. Well, this is the box. The cards are inside. I'll be using these cards to find the best card for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, basically every day until Sunday, and then I will pull one card for the theme for the whole week ahead. So we're looking at each day individually, one card for the theme, and we'll see what the story looks like. I find the cards, and this is especially appropriate when I'm doing soul readings, but also in these weekly readings, I find the cards sort of tell me a story, and I can see how things are sort of going to potentially fall into place for the majority of us at least. So this won't, all the cards that come up won't likely be applicable for every single person. So you might find there's little bits and pieces that stand out for you. You might find that a lot of it makes sense to you this week, and maybe not much made sense last week or next week. It just depends on what's going on and what's loudest in the collective vibration and how much we individually are aligned with that, if you like. So you won't really know of things fitting in until you get through your days. So this is where looking back and recapping, I like to recap on Thursdays and Saturdays. So that's sort of my recapping times, just to remind myself of the energy. On Thursday, I check on, okay, how did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays guidance resonate with me? I do a check-in on Thursday, make sure I'm sort of on track and things are feeling right, and then I continue through my week. So it's great to get into the habit of catching the replay or recapping. That's if you're inspired to. So I'm not doing personal readings here. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust 100% that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that our paths have crossed at the exact right time. So take on board what feels right, what resonates, what fits into your life easily, and let the rest go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to pause my video for a second. I'm going to set up my board and I'm going to zoom in. We're going to really focus on looking at the cards, and then I'll be back to talk with you when I've finished pulling the cards. So let's see what might be in store this week. Okay, here we go. So I've got my deck here. This is my trusty original deck that I've had. I've been working with this since the deck came out in 2014. So they are very worn. So I'm shuffling the deck now, and I'm holding the intention to find the best card for Monday the 3rd, Tuesday the 4th, Wednesday the 5th, Thursday the 6th, Friday the 7th, Saturday the 8th, Sunday the 9th of February, and then the theme card for the whole week ahead. Now I'm looking for the cards that are most helpful for the majority of us, and I'm going to take the cards straight off the top of the deck, which is usually the way I do my readings. So the best cards for this week ahead, I trust, are these. So let's move this. I'm going to place these cards face down. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let's turn the light on. Don't know if that makes any difference. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the theme. Okay, let's start. So Monday, the 3rd of February. I thought we were going to get some featured cards. So let me just grab some blue tack from here because I'm going to need to stick another card on. And we are leaning up against a wall today, so I can't just sit it down. So we have what's called a featured card. There's 11 featured cards in this deck. It has further instructions here, which say to split the deck and take the top card. So I just split the deck without thinking about it. Look, we have the abundance card. Let's just stick that over the top of Friday's card for now. These two cards have come up together for a reason. So what we're going to do is look at them individually, and then we're going to look at their relationship together. This card is Crystal Beach, card 11, and it says decision, vision, pondering, clarity, and decide. This usually comes up reminding us, or not that we probably need to know, but highlighting that there is a decision that we need to make. What's going to be important in regards to this uncertainty we feel is finding clarity. So we're being encouraged, some of us, to go near a body of water. So that may be the ocean, a lake, a river, maybe soaking in the bath or visualizing ourselves laying in the water. It doesn't have to be, but quite often this card brings with it the water element. So we're being encouraged to connect with water if we're inspired to, and spend some time pondering and getting clear about what we want to do and the decision that we want to make. This is especially in regards to this card, and this is card 30, called Elementals. It says blessings, abundance, prayer and opening. It's funny, I've just finished writing the current energy report, and there was a whole section on abundance. It is strong at the moment. There is a strong abundance around. Abundance to me comes in the form or under the umbrella of opportunities, good health, extra finances, maybe things on sale, but basically things being in good flow. So we're being looking at, or Monday for some of us, we'll probably find we're in good flow, and there's a good flow of abundance that's coming in our way. A giving and receiving energy too, that's quite strong. But what we're being encouraged to do is stay open so that we can allow ourselves to receive. And for these cards together, some of us may be needing to make a decision on Monday in regards to our finances or our health or things that are connected with our abundance. So we may have a decision to make whether we want to follow an opportunity that's coming up for us at the moment. So that's the linking with these cards. You may find yourself connected to the link or connected to one of these cards or the other. So let's just pop that card over there. So that's Monday. Are you going to stay? Okay, Tuesday, the 4th of February, we have projection again, card 15. This came up last week. And it says vision, focus, concentration, and chaos. So on Tuesday, we're being encouraged to stay focused on our vision, stay focused on what we want to do, what is best for us to do, and avoid being distracted. So this is really about our mental power on Tuesday. We might need to keep our vision strong. It's interesting, this card back here has the word vision in it. This card has the word vision. So already Monday and Tuesday, there is a bit of a theme coming through around our vision, our goals, our dreams, our desires, and also how we're perceiving things. So how things appear to us. So let's ensure that we're not seeing things from a glass half empty perspective, and maybe the glass is more full of abundance and full of positivity and good potential than we realize. So let's look at Wednesday, the 5th of February. We have integration, card 19, and it says settling, grounding, nature, and calm. So this brings a strong grounding energy that's coming through. So things settling, finding a place of calm. Maybe for some of us, we're connected with nature or just feeling a bit slower moving on Wednesday. So this is very much about just letting the changes, the things that we've been dealing with lately, just letting them digest and be processed and sort of settle down within our body. So a nice day for balancing and being connecting with that calmer energy, if you like. This is Thursday, the 6th of February, and we have Overlapping Worlds, card 23, and it says reception, senses, beacon, frequency, and veil. On Thursday, we might feel a bit sort of torn, a little bit in between things. There might be this feeling of having one foot in one world and one foot in another. We might feel a little stretched thin as we're moving through a time of transition. So this is a transitional time, a time in between change that may be relevant for us on Thursday. So let's just continue to feel this calming energy overlapping into Thursday if we can. Might be a really good idea. But the good thing about this energy is that it's always temporary. So we might feel a little unsettled or a little uncertain or a little bit pushed and pulled at, but it is a temporary space that we're in. So this is for Friday, the 7th of February. And we have floating card 12, and this says spontaneous calling, mental break, and escape. So this is about the need to take a mental break on Friday. Whether we can take it on Friday or whether we're organising something for the weekend or next week or next month, this is about the need to take a bit of a mental break. The purpose of this is actually to help change our perspective. So we might find without realising it that we take a bit of a break. It might be for an hour, but it's usually stepping away from something. So we're actually getting a clean break. We're stepping out of the area that we're dealing with at the moment. So it's usually taking us out of our everyday setting. And we might be surprised to know that there's a shift in perspective that we receive. So I remember this card coming up once when I was just feeling really down for no really good reason. So I thought I'd take a day trip and visit my grandmother. And she was, you know, a 6-hour or longer round trip away. So I was doing a day trip, a long time in the car, lots of music, lots of thinking. And when I went to see my grandmother, she was in her late 80s, I think, at the time. She was really upset because she heard that one of her good friends had passed away. And this made me realise on my way home that I was, you know, that I had no good reason for feeling down, and that, you know, my grandmother did. So it just helped give me a bit of perspective that maybe things weren't as bad as I realised. So be open to taking a bit of a break on Friday, to escaping in some ways, and basically coming back refreshed and with a new perspective potentially. This is Saturday the 8th of February. Yes, we have Chakra Activate, card 7, and it says upgrade, new level, initiation, and celebrate. So this is about something moving to the next level. This is an important new beginning perhaps, or a new level that we're reaching on Saturday, and it will be time to celebrate. There is an uplifted energy to this. There's quite an uplifting potential here for Monday, and then things just seem to be just one day at a time, we could say, or just general days as we continue through the week, and then a potential uplift here on Saturday. So coming back probably from a new perspective will help boost our energy. I feel like I'm doing sort of hand signs here. So we need to be willing to allow ourselves to lift to the next level. There's also an emphasis on the crown and opening and uplifting, and a very similar energy here. So we've got that same sort of S-shape energy moving down, an open crown. So the strong crown, that's reminding us of our connections, especially Monday and Saturday, and being open to the connections that we have or reconnecting. This is Sunday the 9th of February, and we have this beautiful card 35. It's support, and it says comfort, loved ones, and reassurance. So on Sunday, we might need to know that we're loved and supported and continue to reassure ourselves that things are going okay, that we are loved, that we're not doing this alone. So this is just a general, nice, comforting card just to come in because we might be feeling unsupported or uncomfortable or not knowing how to proceed, or we may think that or feel that things are not improving or not feeling very positive on Sunday. So this is just a nice comforting card for those who need to know that they're loved and supported. Also that our loved ones in spirit are coming in and gathering around us to support us as well. So there's a general sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? I get this visual of kind of just plodding along this week. There's a plodding along feeling and things just being, you know, the same sort of thing day in, day out. So we might feel a bit like we're plodding along, maybe a little bored in some ways with the way or the direction our life is going. Potential heightened days are definitely Monday and Saturday, with a general plodding along through the other days. I laugh, I get this vision of this old animal like an elephant or something, this big old elephant that can't run anymore and it's just sort of plodding along. But there's nothing wrong with that because it brings stability. You know, we have to reach a point really in our life where we just stop seeking out drama and we stop seeking out, you know, needing to run or needing to be stressed out or hyped up by the drama. So there's a feeling of becoming okay with the steady, slow, plodding sort of energy that's potentially around this week. So let's look at the theme card. This will help bring these days together and help us see the bigger picture for this week. We have Delegate, card 28, and it says ask, plan, organise and assistance. So this is reminding us this week that we will do well to use our steady plodding time to get organised, to create a plan. For me personally, I find this is most likely talking about our retreat. Our retreat starts on the 14th of February, and just using in between things, the time in between things, to get organised and get planning and just get things prepared for the start of our retreat, which is what I intend to do anyway. So there's that sort of slow, steady plodding, get organised, get things together that you can anticipate you're going to need to do in the next week or two, and ask for help. There's also an element of this card that's saying ask for help, especially if we are feeling pressured or stressed out about what we're doing in our life and we need to lighten our load. So we might need to delegate chores or ask for assistance if that's required. Wow, so that looks like an interesting week, and it is interesting because I wrote the report just before, the current energy report, just before I've recorded this video on Monday the 3rd of February. And there is this strong feeling of abundance around, and also this green light that's turned on for a lot of us. There's sort of swift, very quick change that's happening, and a very synchronistic and sign-filled confirmation that we're on track and that this is the right thing to do. So I feel that we're probably still processing that and working through that, getting organised with the changes that we've been implementing and applying in this last, few days, this last week, and just plodding along. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, but make the most out of our days, and sometimes just get through our days is all that we can do. So I trust you have a great week ahead, and I trust that you enjoy and I trust the steady pace sort of plays out for you, and you can catch your breath, tie up some loose ends, maybe get organised on things. That's always good, I think. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, please send us a message through our website. So we have our retreat coming up on the 14th of February and it goes for a week. So I'm looking forward to connecting with everyone that's coming to our retreat then. I'll talk more about what's going to happen when I'm away for the retreat in next week's video. So keep an eye out for next week's cards, which will come out on the 10th of February. And there will also be other videos throughout the week. If you missed the healing event yesterday, the 2-2 healing event, it was pretty powerful. So I suggest you go and have a look in my video tab or on my website under the video tab, or on my YouTube channel at Temple of Balance if you are interested. It was really quite incredible and powerful, so you might enjoy that if you watch. But keep an eye out for Wednesday check-in coming up and some Friday thoughts coming in on Friday. Don't forget to come back and connect with this video throughout the week as your week progresses, and then you'll see how things fall into place for you. If you would love to learn more about me and my work at Temple of Balance, please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. I've used my Speed of Light Oracle cards today. These have been completely created by me. So if you'd love to learn more about them or start working with the deck yourself, please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really trust you have a fantastic week ahead, and I look forward to connecting with you again sometime soon. Sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. Namaste.